I don't know why, but I'm getting kind of like for some reason I'm getting kind of like the Dia de los Muertos
What a
vibe.
trailer.
Yeah,
I'm so
Dia de los
pumped for this
Muertos.
event.
Masterpiece.
Yes.
That was
So
awesome.
good. I'm joined once again by Andre and Ian. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks so much for having
Nah, I
us.
just want to see
Happy to be here again.
how it's going to
It
be.
feels different. It feels like there's nothing else in this segment. It's just us. It's just narrative.
Just narrative, yeah.
We're here
For
to
the
tell
first
stories.
time.
First time.
First time we've had a segment dedicated solely to narrative.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that Halloween trailer. If you weren't wearing your brown pants on the way in, I guarantee you are now. So
Actually, I got black
what can you
pants,
tell
dude.
us about the
all
Halloween
good.
event?
Absolutely. So if you'll recall, in the first half of the season, the Wulin Elite deceived the warriors of the Ghost Festival. They tricked them into eating the food offerings, which you're never supposed to do, just like our
A
friend
certain
before.
someone
A certain somebody
who's
yeah.
not here to
Exactly.
face the consequences.
But in his defense, the peaches did look good.
They look
They
pretty
were,
good.
they
It's
did
worth your
very
soul.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
So they say the reason you should never do that is because if you eat these offerings, they're for the dead, evil spirits will come and haunt you. And this is something that they really say at real ghost festivals.
Okay.
Yeah. So lo and behold, here we are in the second half of the season, and a demonic entity has risen up from the underworld called the White Bone Spirit.
Oh, good. So not my mom.
Not-
Gotcha.
Well, we'll see how this season goes. And she's come to punish our
Damn,
warriors
making fun of
in a
your
very
mom? How
creative
dare
way.
you.
Another thing that they do at ghost festivals is they'll put on shows for the dead. The White Bone Spirit puts on the biggest show of all. Oh, exactly. She puts on the look at these.
Oh, the shows.
Hey! Oh, dude, that's cute. That's
So
freaking
she
cute.
puts on
Yeah.
a show just like
This one.
this with these guys.
All right.
The Theater of Bones, and so it's essentially a violent play where our warriors
Best
have to
kind.
the best kind of play.
The
Yeah,
best kind of play.
Also,
exactly.
I'm digging the
Um,
Jason
and they have to
Voorhees
fight their way through
shirt
legacies in order
that
to survive.
dude's wearing.
All for her twisted enjoyment.
Yeah, and if not, she'll consume their souls.
Yeah.
Look, as one does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's
wish
what we're all
it
here
was
for. Right?
Friday. That's
Yeah.
cute.
Soul consuming, yes.
No, so what else can you tell us about this event?
Well, if you've kept a close watch on the trailer, you might have noticed a special someone or special guest star. Some might even say he looks like a skin that could be reserved for some hero.
Could he be a king of the monkeys?
You could say that. He could say it's a hero skin
King Kong?
Of-
I'm just kidding.
Sun Wukong, a.k.a. the Monkey King, a.k.a. Monkey King Wukong, as we call him.
Nice.
In
and,
For Honor.
and he's all about journeying out of the east, right?
Journeying
Yeah,
towards-
westward.
Well, journeying westwards.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, but
yeah.
So
That's his jam.
into like a westward direction.
Yeah, towards
Okay.
Heathmore, you could say.
Yeah.
yeah.
towards Heathmore. Okay.
Yeah. So as players may know, the Monkey King is a famous character from Chinese literature. There are some staples to his story, some of which we've kept intact, but we're also making him fit very much into our own mold. So this is our version of the Monkey King. In our version of the story, as you so eloquently said, he is journeying westward towards Heathmore. He may have some ancient history with the White Bone Spirit, so now he's come to Heathmore to put a stop to the play and to help free the players from the warriors from her skeletal grasp.
Dude, I cannot
and
wait
like you
until
do-
we get my hands on this event.
I'm excited for this challenge.
I'm gonna do a
because now
two-plays on
my
this,
monk
dude.
can go
I never
full
actually did a two-plays
yeah.
in
So,
For Honor before. I don't know why I
100%.
didn't.
Yeah, that'll be great.
But
And,
since this
for
year has
those of you
been
wondering,
I've been doing really well on my
obviously,
two-plays,
we'll
might as
see
well
you
go ahead and
next
do it.
week,
Why not? right?
October 26th, the hero skin for Monkey King Wukong will be available. I believe we have a few other things to mention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Given the history between the Monkey King and the White Bone Spirit, the White Bone Spirit, her entire play is about mocking the Monkey King, essentially.
Which we saw in the trailer.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah, Rebel of
tricks-
Heaven,
you
yeah.
trickster god.
She makes him the villain of the piece, essentially. And so the Monkey King doesn't take too kindly to that, and he crashes the show halfway through to help the warriors fight their way through the rest of it. And the White Bone Spirit, that was not her plan whatsoever.
He does not like that.
No, she doesn't like it.
Not
She thought she
happy.
could just talk smack.
Finish my
and get away with it.
McFlurry.
But
Yeah.
she was shown, yeah.
Yeah, not in my Heathmore.
Exactly. And if
Dude,
if
the
you know
McFlurry's
the
from
narrative of
McDonald's
the
I
play
always get.
is like this twisted false story, but if players want the real story, then they have to check out our short story, which will be available next week on the website All 3 parts will be available, dropping on the same day, October 27th. And so, yeah, this is our version of, well, a condensed version of Journey to the West. This is the real story of the Monkey King. And so you could read that story, and then you go back to the event, and then you play it, and you see how the White Bone Spirit is twisting.
I wonder what kind of rewards we're going to be getting. Because I remember last year's rewards
read the short story,
for the Halloween event, we actually got ourselves ornaments.
Really going
well,
on.
2 different versions of ornaments.
Yeah.
Propaganda company name.
But for this one, I don't know what they're going to do. I think they might do the same thing they did last year.
No,
maybe they might include something else on.
I'm really looking forward to that. I love the effort and attention to detail and all the work that goes into the short stories.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And for those of you at home, make sure and read them, because if you're like, nah, lore's for nerds, I've already covered this. You know the rest of the
Nerd!
Hey, we play the funny sword game. We're all nerds. So, any last mentions before we wrap up?
Yeah, I'll just say that this is our first highly narrative event. It's the reason.
Highly narrative.
Well, we have
4
dialogue.
Yeah.
Dialogue this time. The White Bone Spirit's going to be narrating the play, and you're reacting to certain things.
That's such
It's
a good
very
job.
cool. Yes, the voice actress is incredible.
Yeah, she did a great job.
Yeah, the voice actress named Louisa Zhu, and she was the one you heard in the first trailer, and this one too. Yeah, she was just phenomenal.
Such a good range of expression, and she just really gets like that what the character is supposed to be.
Yeah.
She crushed it.
Yeah.
Crushed
And
it.
I think Andre said, since this is our only narrative segment, let's say, I think he wanted to soak it in a little bit. So if you don't, we'll just take
You're
a
just
moment of silence and enjoy
just to
it.
soak it in here. Okay,
That was a good
nice.
moment of
Yeah, that's
silence.
cool. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could have gone on
Awkward.
much
A little
longer.
bit, yeah.
Soon it'll only be narrative segments. In the
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we want. That's what we
Exactly. 1 hour of just
All right.
talking about Shigoki backstory.
want. Well, thank you so much for joining me back on the couches today. We're going to be right back with the art direction segment to talk about the event mode with Marina and Aiden. So don't go anywhere.
Bye.
I want that. Come on, man. Give me one of those. Ah, sweet. So now we know the story of it. So now we get to see the art direction.